evening, whatever time it is for you. I was about to go to bed, but I decided to make a video. I wanted to go to bed, Justin wanted to go to bed, but we're here. I did some meditation, and I want to share this video idea that I had written down for myself, but I never broke it down in my notes or in my journal, so it's just coming straight from my thoughts. It's how to identify when people, and this can go for anything, when people, places, things, items, habits no longer serve a purpose within your life, and how you need to, not telling you need to, but how you should want to grow from that and see where these new experiences take you, because it's going to be more, it's going to be more aligned with you, with who you really want to become. And I can't understand both sides on that. And my girl actually just was talking to me about something similar that was going on. I'm not going to get into that, but it's just divine timing. But I'll say number one, when you're not able to be fully understood and not everybody thinks the same or is on the same level, but it's more so about just being open-minded. And yes, there's always room for growth, but everyone's on their own level. There are no levels. Everyone's just on their own journey. But being understood is what builds that bridge. I wanted to say something else too for that. I could say not getting that same energy back as well. That's kind of the same thing, just saying it in a different light. I feel like if we can't vibrate on the same level, if I can't be myself around you, if you judge me for being myself around you, you're really judging yourself. But really, with this topic, I'm seeing this within my own life, with a lot of things, and just with the Lionsgate portal and where I want to be at with my life as a man and growing into becoming a man at the level that I think it's at, or at the level that most resides within me, within my spirit. And I've been doing things like cutting certain foods out of my life, having habitual rituals or habitual tendencies or habitual habits or rituals. I've been stacking on that. I've been waking up early. I've been doing more push-ups. I've been getting my workout routine in check. I've been really honing in on what I want to be for my future self. And I'm very interested in horticulture. I'm very interested in mechanics, automotive mechanics. I'm very interested in psychology. I'm very interested in a lot of things because my goal is to be self-sufficient. My goal, my dream is to own my own piece of land and multiple properties as well, not just one piece of land, but this is the starting goal. I want to be able to build my own house. I want to be able to grow my own crops. I want to be able to rely on myself. I want to build a well or dig a well. I want to have my own businesses. I want a clothing brand that I make natural clothing, linen, cotton. You know what I'm saying? I want to make clothes and not just designing. I'm still learning how to design clothes, right? It's hard, but what I enjoy wearing is more simple clothing. I enjoy simple and comfortable, and because I don't really be wearing shoes, I don't really be wearing really be dressing up, but just because I'm attractive. I can't lie. Whatever I wear is gonna look good on me. I have tattoos on my avatar, so it just adds to it. Not to be cocky or not to be whatever, but I'm just knowing and accepting what I see in the mirror and living life for myself, because that's all you have. If you're not doing what you love, then what are you doing these things for? You know, and how are you going about finding that change within your, I'm not going to say within your days of the week, I want to say something else, within your suffering? How can you find that? By sitting in stillness and just finding yourself. Right, if you got a habit of, I'm going everywhere, I was about to burp. If you got a habit of binge watching, whatever, if you got a habit of scrolling social media, if you got a habit of just something that's not serving you, something that's not benefiting you, take that out for one day. See how it goes. You feel me? Read a book. Sit down. Breathe. Breathe in 4 seconds. Breathe out 4 seconds. And hold it in the middle. You know, whatever you want to do. Write down some affirmations. Journal. But number 2, I heard something. Number 2, though. Distance. Number 2 is distance. Why I say this? When this is kind of what I was just saying right now. When you give distance between yourself and others, and we're not even talking about just physical distance, but distance with creating that boundary between you and someone else, right? Protecting your energy and finding yourself, finding who you want to be, finding how you want to think, finding your purposes, finding this girl you want, this guy that you want, whatever. Creating that distance will align you with your highest self. Creating that distance will help you think more clearly. Creating that distance will make you live life for you and live for yourself, same thing. But live with purpose and live with intention. And you're not going to be clouded by pleasing this person or this person or this person. You're going to be clouded by pleasing yourself. That's not a bad thing. Can it get to that? I would say yes, it could be, but at the same time, no. Because you should only care about yourself, but you can care about yourself through others. When you realize that this flesh is just flesh, I'm just the avatar. About the spirit. It's about the spirit. That's what I said. I don't know if you heard it, but I said it's about the spirit. It's about within. Right, so now, taking my shoes off. But now, when you create that distance, you're able to see why this person does this, or why this person does this for whatever reason, you know, within themselves. But since you know yourself so well, now you're able to read them. Because if this person is aligned, if this person isn't aligned with you, you're going to see that. Because you're able to see in them what they can't even see within themselves. And that's crazy. But that's where we're at in society. And not to judge, because everyone's been there at one moment or the other. Right? That's just you in another costume. So you can't judge them. You want to treat them like how you would want to be treated. So you really can't judge. I used to judge. I used to be like that, but nobody wants to be around someone who's judging. Right? Number three, I got to think about. Number three, if you don't see this person as family, if you don't see this person as your sister, your brother, your cousin, whatever you want to call it, right? But family, you should only, I feel like it should only be called family, but it's all the same thing. And I mean that for like calling someone your best friend, or someone your friend. I only see family. But if you're not able to call them that, and you don't reside on the same frequency, if you don't reside on that same realm of thinking, then what's that relationship doing? Why is it still here? Is this because someone is comfortable with this situation? Sorry, how my dog is coming out. I'm just trying to make sure she's good. You know, it may be because this person is comfortable. It may be that this person doesn't want to change because they fear change. Right? My dog's just drinking some water right now. So you might hear that a little bit. It could be because this person is comfortable. It could be because, I mean, like I said, fear. It could really be fear. Fear is the root of all problems. That's how I see it. You fear looking at yourself in the mirror. You fear becoming what you want to become. You fear change because you fear the fact that, not you fear the fact that, but you fear what that other side could look like. You fear that change because you're comfortable where you're at. You're comfortable. You're comfortable where you want to be at. But really letting go of change, letting go of the control factor of change, that's when you get so much clarity within your minds. You get so much clarity within your minds. And you start developing that connection with yourself, to trust yourself, to be able to lean on yourself. It's okay to lean on others, but coming to yourself first about a situation and asking yourself, I mean, let's say something at work happened, right? You dealt with an angry customer, or you got upset at someone, or you got mad at someone, you know. Instead of, not that it's wrong to go to someone else first, but instead you come to yourself first and you ask yourself, was I in the wrong in this situation? Should I have not said this, or should I have not said this? And then contradict that and say, well, me saying this, was I saying, well, is that pleasing their feelings? Or am I pleasing my own? And if they got upset over this, because I was trying to please my feelings by telling them the truth, by speaking my truth, was I in the wrong? But to them, me exposing their truths, I'm the bad guy. When I'm just speaking my truth, as well as them too, like I just said. So, everything is just perspective. That might be all for this video. It's a shorter video, but I'm becoming more consistent with this energy coming in and just who I want to be. And I'm looking up at my window right here when you see me look up, so I'm not looking at a wall or anything. I mean, whatever. But I love y'all. Take care of yourselves. I'm upload tomorrow too, so just thank you for watching. I'm gone. Peace.